Hi, this is Tom Wakechild asking, what does consciousness have to do with your body? I was 21 when I saw my first autopsy. As I watched, a sense of horror came over me as the pathologist, Dr. Black, took a power saw to cut into the chest cavity of the body in order to remove and examine the internal organs. I started to lose my equilibrium and became quite queasy. Just before I passed out, I had the presence to tell myself that what was being carved open was not a human being, but a human body. With that one thought, I was able to regain my equilibrium, recover level-headedness, and remain in the room to observe the rest of the procedure. So what was the difference? When I consciously reframed the event, I saw the pathologist performing a procedure on a human body, not a human being. I realized that the personal, individuated consciousness or spirit that once animated that body had moved on and was no longer present. However, I also realized that the life force and creative energy of individual consciousness that once animated the body had not been destroyed. With or without a body, you as spirit or consciousness still exists. The opposite of death is not life, it is birth. Birth is individuated consciousness coming into a physical body. Death is individuated consciousness leaving the physical body. Without consciousness, there is no beingness. There is just a physical form we call a body. In the dimensions of space-time, the body is the game token that holds a place on the game board we call physicality. If you as individual consciousness wish to obtain the personal experiences that this dimension of physicality provides, you need a placeholder that can interact with other players' tokens on this earthly stage. When life's lessons have been learned or the potential future lessons are deemed not worth the time and effort required to maintain the body, individuated consciousness will leave the body behind to continue its journey elsewhere. With or without a body, you still exist. Consciousness is a structure of beliefs through which one projects or processes reality. Consciousness, or to be conscious, is a process that focuses attention, directs, and projects creative energy within an endless array of possible creation cycles. Individuated consciousness is consciousness that has identified itself as a separate and autonomous entity apart from the whole, its one self and source. Individuated consciousness is not fixed but changes over time. It is derived from three things. The first is your assumptions, the second, your beliefs that you refuse to question, and the third is the decisions you make. On the survey question below, which of these three items that comprise individual consciousness has the most impact on your current personal self-identity? Oh, here's a note. Just in regards to last month's survey results, they're also shown below. This is Tom Wakechild, urging you to create a great day for yourself and your world. Namaste. Here's the survey results from last month that I promised you. This survey was obviously not very scientific because the participant pool was taken from my email list that is dominated by spiritual types. That being said, there was unanimous consensus that some type of continued existence or consciousness would continue after the death of the body. Yet what form that existence would take varied. About 40% felt that individuated consciousness would continue, with about a third feeling that a joining or merger with a oneness would occur. More detailed answers saw it as an ongoing, evolving journey contingent upon where one was that ultimately would lead to a rejoining with the whole. There was one participant that had a near-death experience. Their comment was typical of the NDE experience. It, the NDE, was the most loving, real experience, is what that person said. After an NDE, all seemed to share the same big picture outlook. Death is nothing to fear. This is Tom Wakechild, urging you to create a great day for yourself and your world. Namaste.